Shri Sai Satcharita, Chapter 10, Part 1. Remember him, Sai Baba, always with love, for he was ever engrossed in doing good to all, and always abided in himself. To remember him only is to solve the riddle of life and death. This is the best and easiest of sadhanas, as it involves no expenditure. A little exertion here brings great rewards. So, as long as our senses are sound, we should minute by minute practice this sadhana. All other gods are illusory. Guru is the only God. If we believe in Sadguru's holy feet, he can change our fortune for the better. If we serve him sincerely, we get rid of our worldly afflictions. We need not study any philosophy like the Nyaya and the Mimamsa, as we trust the helpsman in crossing rivers and seas. So, we have to trust our Sadguru in getting over the ocean of worldly existence. The Sadguru looks to the intense feeling and devotion of his devotees, endows him with knowledge and eternal bliss. In the last chapter, Baba's mendicancy and devotees' experiences and other subjects are dealt with. Let the readers now read where and how Baba lived, how he slept, and how he taught, etc. Baba's wonderful bedstead. Let us first see where and how Baba slept. Mr. Nana Sahib Dengle brought for Sai Baba a wooden plank about 4 arms in length and only a span in breadth for sleeping upon. Instead of keeping the plank on the floor and then sleeping on it, Baba tied it like a swing to the rafters of the masjid with old shreds of rags and commenced to sleep upon it. The rags were so thin and worn out that it was a wonder how they could bear or support the weight of the plank itself, let alone the weight of Baba. But somehow or other, it was Baba's sheer Leela that the worn out rags did sustain the plank, along with the weight of Baba on it. On the 4 corners of this plank, Baba lighted panatis, earthen lamps, one at each corner, and let them burning the whole night. It was a sight for the gods to see Baba sitting or sleeping on this plank. It was a wonder to all how Baba got up and down the plank. Out of curiosity, many observers kept watching the process of mounting and dismounting, but none succeeded. As crowds began to swell so as to detect this wonderful feat, Baba one day broke the plank into pieces and threw it away. Baba had all the 8 Mahasiddhis powers at his command. He neither practiced nor craved for them. They came to him naturally as a result of his spiritual perfection. Manifestation of Brahma. Though Sai Baba looked like a man 3 cubits and a half it in length, still he dwelt in the hearts of all. Inwardly he was unattached and indifferent, but outwardly he longed for mass welfare. Though inwardly an abode of peace, he looked outwardly restless. Inwardly he had the state of Brahma. Outwardly he seemed engrossed in the world. Sometimes he looked on all with affection, and at times he threw stones at them. Sometimes he scolded them, while at times he embraced them and was calm, composed, tolerant, and well balanced. He always abided and was engrossed in the self and was well disposed towards his bhaktas. He always sat on one asan and never travelled. His satka was a small stick which he always carried in his hand. He was calm and thought free. He never cared for wealth and fame and lived on alms. Such a life he had. He always uttered Allah Malik. God is the real owner. Entire and unbroken was his love for the bhaktas. He was the mine or store house for self knowledge and full of divine bliss. Such was the divine form of Sai Baba. boundless, endless, and undifferentiated. One principle which envelops the whole universe from a stone to Brahma, incarnated in Sai Baba. The really malicious and fortunate people got the treasure grove in the hands, while those people who, not knowing the real worth of Sai Baba, took him to be a mere human being, were indeed unfortunate. His stay in Shirdi and probable birth date. None knew or knows the parents and the exact date of birth of Sai Baba, but it can be approximately determined by his stay in Shirdi. Baba first came to Shirdi when he was a young lad of 16 and stayed there for 3 years. Then all of a sudden he disappeared for some time. After some time, he reappeared in the Nizam state near Aurangabad and again come to Shirdi with the marriage party of Chand Patil. When he was about 20 years old, hence he stayed in Shirdi for an unbroken period of 60 years, after which Baba took his Maha Samadhi in the year 1918. From this, we can say that the year of Baba's birth is approximately 1838 AD. Shri Sai